But now, to science news and the miracle pill that the media tell us is going to turn back time.
This is a big one. Australian scientists have developed a drug which could literally slow down the process of ageing.
Get out of town. Well, the research could add years to the life of humans and create generations who are fitter, faster and more energetic than ever before.
Yes, that's right. Australian researchers at the University of New South Wales have developed a drug to make us all young again.
A Sydney scientist has helped develop what's being called a miracle anti-ageing pill, which could increase our life expectancy by 20%.
And it wasn't just the TV bulletins who got super excited about this amazing new elixir of youth. The headline writers also had a field day.
Revolutionary anti-aging drug makes you look younger and live longer.
The vitamin that reverses aging could make a trip to Mars a reality.
Pill to reverse aging just 3 years away.
Yes, that's less than 1,200 days till I start getting younger. So, has the pill been tested on humans? And is there a group of grannies out there already turning back the clock? Well, no, not exactly.
When tested on mice, the therapy increased lifespan by 20%.
Yes, it's only been tested on mice. And while it seems to work on them, and has NASA interested, there is no guarantee it'll work on us. As Monash University's Professor Ken Harvey told MediaWatch,
mice are not men, and many findings on mice are not replicated in human trials. Thus, the estimate that a safe and effective anti-aging drug that's perhaps only 3 to 5 years away from being on the market, if the trials go well, is overly optimistic.
And that could be putting it mildly. But it's also not the only concern, because the two scientists waxing lyrical about it, Professor David Sinclair and Dr. Lindsay Wu, had a commercial interest in talking it up.
The scientists behind the pill are so convinced it's a winner, they're already on it.
As Dr. Justin Coleman of Griffith University's School of Medicine told MediaWatch,
Sinclair and Wu co-founded the company that hopes to sell the drug. They have every reason to talk up the drug and promote breakthrough headlines.
And there is another thing. I think we've heard about this miracle pill before. Several times in the past 4 years, in fact, with not quite the same drug, but very similar promises.
Scientists find way to make aging clocks stop ticking.
Pills that prevent aging.
Anti-aging compounds set for human trials after turning clock back for mice.
And back in 2012, Professor Sinclair told Catalyst's Dr. Marianne de Macy the miracle pill might be just a few years away.
There's a long way to go and clinical trials are tough for any drug. But I'm really optimistic that it'll happen, certainly within my lifetime and maybe just in the next few years.
So, a few years later, here we are, with a few more years to wait. Dr. Wu tells MediaWatch that human trials on this newer miracle pill should begin in the US later this year. But they won't be testing whether the pill actually works.
These trials are purely to determine whether the compound is safe and whether they result in an increase in levels of a substance called NAD+ in patients, not to determine whether they work to treat a disease.
Finding out if it can reverse aging in humans, and who knows, it may, is going to take a whole lot longer. So, who is to blame for all this excitable media coverage? Well, some of it must go to this press release from the University of New South Wales, which trumpeted,
UNSW Harvard scientists unveil a giant leap for anti-aging.
But journalists don't have to accept such claims at face value, even if, like us, they don't understand the science. They need to seek comment from an independent expert. Yet hardly anyone bothered to do that. Which is why Professor Harvey tells MediaWatch,
it's yet another case study on how university researchers, their public relations people and journalists can uncritically overhype research findings.
Sure, a drug that stops aging is a great story, the holy grail of medicine. But in Dr. Justin Coleman's opinion, there is no evidence yet that this is it.
It is one of thousands of chemicals over the years which have been touted as being anti-aging, virtually all of which have so far failed, usually soon after the first few mouse experiments.
And in the meantime, even Dr. Lindsay Wu, one of the scientists behind the drug, counsels there is a more reliable, but less miraculous way to stay young.
Exercise, a varied and moderate diet, maintaining social contact, and avoiding stress have profound health benefits beyond anything that will ever be available in a pill.